Hello peoples, this is BetaNights and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we got a lot of stuff done. We did in the last two episodes, we did the Thunder Dragon's Lightning Round challenge and took on a short boss gauntlet and a long boss gauntlet, getting ourselves a piece of heart, which gained us the last of our 20 hearts, as long as we have that and that equipped apparently. And the long boss gauntlet got us. That's right, and this time I'm not scratching my nose. We got the Unbreakable Shield, the Hylian Shield. Now this is awesome. Anyway guys, in this episode, well, I guess you're gonna kinda have to wait and see what happens as it goes. Isn't that right? So there's a little bit I want to get done before we get to the main portion of this. So I beat the original Legend of Zelda for the NES the other night, just a couple nights ago. I finally beat it for the first time because not many people that watch this would know, but the original NES is the one Nintendo system, besides I guess a Game Boy Micro, which was discontinued anyway, that I have never owned at any given time. Because my first games that I ever got were the Super Nintendo and the N64, and I've basically just advanced handheld-wise and console-wise since then. And so I never really got an NES, but I have beat quite a few of the NES games, usually on remakes of them. The original Legend of Zelda, actually, I have that on my Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which I got many years ago. It's a GameCube game, and it has The Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Adventure, or... yeah, Link's Adventure, right? I always get the name of that one confused with Link's Awakening. It's like Adventure of Link or whatever. Zelda 2, the weird side-scrolling one. Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and finally Majora's Mask. I guess it has like a 20-minute demo of Wind Waker as well, but that's obviously not the main point of that whole thing. But yeah, so I actually finally played through it, and let me tell you, playing that old game with a GameCube controller, not an easy thing to do. It was like the one time I resorted to using the D-pad instead of the control stick when I had the choice. It was just so much easier with the D-pad. Anyway guys, I believe if we go and talk to the Grucinator now, yep, he actually has something new for us. Yo Beta, this machine of mine can sling you all over the land if you're interested in a little birdless flight. With a man of my skill at the controls, I can guarantee that I won't chuck you anywhere boring. If you land somewhere you don't know, well, maybe it's a great time to look around and explore the place. So, where are you flying to today? And guys, we can actually choose somewhere between the sky and the surface. If you choose the surface, you can go straight to the Rickety Coaster, which is that roller coaster type thing that we got the piece of heart from a few episodes ago. The Lightning Round, which I assume you guys know what that is. I was just talking about it. The Thunder Dragon's Lightning Round. Here you can redo boss battles and Silent realms. And Thrill Digger, which is Magma's little mini-game up on partway up Elden Volcano. Kind of that Minesweeper-esque game. Now, I can't remember what he says if you ask to fly to the sky. That was funny though. If you ever want to fly in style, come to me. So fun in the sky, huh? What kind of fun you're looking for? There's skydiving, which I'm assuming is Fun Island. Bug hunting, so it'll take you straight to Stritch's Bug Island. Something else. What kind of fun are you looking for? Cutting, that would be the bamboo minigame. Shooting. What's shooting? Yeah, sure, I have time. Hold on to your little hat. What's shooting? I know there's gonna be something insanely obvious, but what's shooting? Oh, jeez. Apparently it's something way off that... what? Don't fling me into the volcano, dude. It's true. He still never liked me. He never got over his hate of me. He wants to kill me. Oh. Okay, I had a feeling that it was, that it meant Fledge's pumpkin minigame, but I wasn't sure because it just said shooting, and it seemed like kind of an awkward name for that. But anyway, that's fine. I wanted to actually get back to Skyward, and this saves me from actually having to cut the video. So thanks, Gruce. The Grucinator. Still an awesome character, by the way. Anyway, the next thing we want to do, actually is find a bed. Oh no, why did I choose this house? Why did I choose this house? Well, I guess we might as well try. Anyway, we want to sleep until night, because there are actually a couple things that I forgot to do before. Some things I knew about before I started this LP, but they never really occurred to me afterwards. Until now, at least. I don't know why, but my father's been in a great mood lately. Has he even realized that his only daughter has just had her heart broken for the very first time? How annoying. You, I'm sorry. You're an ass. Don't you go falling head over boots for my honey baby, Beta. I know she's as irresistible as a cool glass of lemonade on a sweaty day, but I won't stand for it. You hear me, son? Yeah, says the one who says, oh, get rid of that rapscallion that's after my daughter, and I'll let you have a crack at it. It's like, I'll give you a chance to go after my daughter. Now you're telling me to get away. You're the reason that her heart was broken in the first place if you hadn't decided to butt in on her business. Ah, man. Anyway, what I'm looking for now is a certain house. No, not Pippet. Now, I actually don't know which house is the one I'm looking for, because I've never actually visited him before. I just know about it. Yep, okay, we actually made it on the first try. Hello? Hey, what do you need? Shopping! You want to do some shopping? Just come back to the shop tomorrow. God, his voice is so much deeper, it's kind of creepy. So when you say, it means you don't have a good reason to be here, huh? What, you think I'm being gruff? You think I'm totally different during the day? Well, I get tired of having to be a smiley shopkeeper all day, alright? Just don't think that this is the real me. Anyway, enough about that. You're here to make some money at my night market, am I right? Night market? It's your first time here, isn't it? Oh well. Night is when I do my buying. See, I buy treasure. But that's not to say I buy just any old thing. I only deal in specific types of treasure. Right, let's get on with it, shall we? Well, today I'm buying these treasures. Bird Feather, Ancient Flower, Monster Claw, and Blue Bird Feather. Just these 4. So, what do you want to do? Let's see if we can demonstrate this. What will you sell to me? I believe I have excess of all these, you know, I'll just go with the Monster Claw. How many rubies can I offer for each Monster Claw? Does 30 seem fair? I see that you're carrying 7 of those. How many of those will you sell me? I'll just sell 1 for now. The old Monster Claw deal, eh? And you've got 1 of them? Let's see, how many rubies is that worth? Let's say 30? It's a deal. Alright, here's your money. Thanks, come back soon. Jeez. You could tell he's really tired of just the whole smiling. This kind of does explain, the whole reason that when you decide not to buy something that you asked him about, he kind of gives you that pissed off look for a moment. This is Rupin, a crafty salesman. During the day, he sells a variety of items at his gear shop in the bazaar. During the night, he buys treasures, but only the treasures he has decided to buy on that night. So yeah, guys, if you need some extra rubies, this is kind of like how if you go to the pumpkin landing and go to the lumpy pumpkin at night, you can find Stritch and sell him bugs. It's basically the same thing, except Stritch will just take any old bugs. So yeah, that's kind of useful, I guess. Hello. I haven't really seen you. I love to collect antiques, you know. All the things you see in my house are very old and valuable. Make sure you don't break anything. See what 5 say about her. Her name is Goselle. She's a bit of a demanding lady. She's the mother of the gear peddler, Rupin. She hates house cleaning, but adores antiques. I recommend keeping a safe distance from her. Wow, if even Fi is saying that, that's a lot. Anyway, you know, I like the guy from the Lumpy Pumpkin better than you, so... Ooh. No! How could you? I like how Rupin doesn't even care. You broke my antique! That's it. You break it, you buy it! Oh god, this is like Wind Waker all over again with the rich dude. Let me see now. That was a very expensive antique, so about 20 rubies should suffice. What's I look for? Oh, you think I'm just making that number up? That's ridiculous. I know the value of every item in my possession, and I intend to be compensated in full. Next time it happens, we're gonna have words. We just had words. Fall, 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 fall. Nah, whatever. Anyway, that kind of messed up my the amount of rubies I just sold. So basically, I just got rubies from Rupin and just paid his mother with them. But at least in China, my rupee count would be considered very lucky. 8 was the lucky number for China, right? Oh, whatever, regardless. Anyway, before we get to the main meat of this episode, and yeah, there is actually something I had in higher regards than what we've been doing so far. There's something I could have gotten the last time we went through the waterfall cave, because if you remember, last time we went through there, it was nighttime, and you could only do this through nighttime. Now, again, this is what I meant when there was something I knew about in my first playthrough and back before I started this LP. But by the time I actually did start the LP, I had completely forgotten about it. Oh, jeez, no. That works. Now, if you remember, we came over here. Okay, let's go to some of these enemies. Grab a rupee. Now my number's not lucky anymore. Anyway, come over here. Get out your harp. And we get a gossip stone. But this is not any normal gossip stone. Boing boing. As you see, he doesn't drop any treasure. And if you talk to him, "Hey there, friend, what luck you have? You just stumbled upon me, the infamous Moonlight Merchant. Don't ask how I get my wares, because I'm not telling. If there's a rare bauble or two you're dying to get your hands on, I might know a stone who knows a stone who can get them for you, for a price. But, before you go whipping out your rubies, you should know my wares carry a hefty price tag. People who come to me usually don't like collecting treasure on their own, or simply can't manage to collect what they need. Sure this is for you? Sure. Excellent, so tell me, what kind of treasure are you on the market for?" Look at this, guys. Goddess Plume, Blue Bird Feather, Golden Skull. Something else, huh? Well, do any of these pique your interest? Monster Horn, Dusk Relic, Evil Crystal. Yeah, Dusk Relic even. Sorry, friend, that's all I've got to sell right now. If none of those did the trick for you, you'll just have to find what you're after on your own. So yeah, guys, those things are pretty expensive. I will... Yeah. Sure, it's like I don't really have any major use for my rubies. I'll at least show one thing. Let's see, what should I get? Wait, nope. I'm wasting time again. Why do I have to be so picky? Why can't I go back? I think I'll just grab a simple bluebird feather. Let's see, how expensive? Yeah, 200 rubies. And we have a deal. Here's your not at all shady treasure. Oh god, I want to know how he got this from a bird in the first place. But anyway, guys, you see? Makes a treasure appear. And there we have it. We got our blue bird feather. So I guess that's an interesting find. Okay, and I didn't even have any blue bird feathers, so I guess that was a good choice. Kiss. Bat. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of all I want to show you. Those were some little side things. There's Groose, Rupin, and the Moonlight Merchant. Some little things that I kind of neglected to mention before. Groose I actually completely forgot about until earlier. So some little useful things, I guess, for you guys to have on the side. Now, like I said, there is one more major thing that I would like to get done in this episode. And some of you guys may actually know where this is going. If you guys remember, before we did the episode, before we did the boss gauntlets, the episode before that, I believe I said I was gonna do something else, or at least attempt to do something else. And that is go turn in the 80 gratitude crystals that we have received. As you can see right there, 80 gratitude crystals over to Batreaux. And like a dummy, I completely forgot about it. I went on to do the boss gauntlets because I was more excited on fighting bosses. Which I'm a little upset that we had to fight the imprisoned 3 times. All 3 forms in the long boss gauntlet. And we didn't even get to fight Coloctos. I was actually looking forward to the Coloctos fight. It's a long fight, but it's fun. Love getting a swing around that massive sword. Anywho, let's see what happens here.
Oh my, you've gathered 80 gratitude crystals. If I'm not mistaken, that's all the gratitude crystals in the whole wonderful world. Thank you ever so much. Please accept this final gift with all of my gratitude.
You got the Tycoon wallet. No wallet can match the cavernous capacity and luxurious quality of this one. It can store a jaw-dropping 9,000 rupees. Now, if only the face on it wasn't as creepy. Thank God, what was that? 9,000?
This is an embarrassingly small token of my gratitude, but I hope it will be useful to you. Oh dear, with this, I now have all the gratitude crystals I require to become human. I wonder if I'll really be able to make the transformation. My heart is aflutter.
Oh God, his eyes are open. That is creepy.
Well, how do I look, my dear friend Beta?
Wow. Still looks, slightly demonic, but I mean, at least he's apparently human now. Wow. I love how his hair still forms his horns. The only thing I would miss is the giant wings, but at least he's got a cape.
Oh, you needn't even say it. I can tell from the look of sheer astonishment on your face. My appearance has changed so dramatically you've been struck speechless, haven't you?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty dramatic, except for a few details.
Allow me to tell you this. There's simply no word in your language to describe how grateful I am for your help. I am deeply touched. From now on, I plan to live happily with everyone else, not as a monster, but as another person.
Yeah, guys. Finally, Batreaux has turned from that right there to that. I'd say that's pretty dramatic. I mean, heck, can't get much different from that. So, I guess before we really call this an end to the episode, yes, guys, there is one final thing we can do. But don't worry, this isn't going to be a whole conglomerate of a bunch of random crap that I'm trying to stick in one episode, which would be advisable, since I'm not really going to have much time for it after this. Jeez. Well there, trainee, you'll never be promoted to full knighthood if you can't learn to keep your wits about you. Oh, don't let me catch you going out flying at night. Only trained knights such as myself should be doing that. You take care now. Why I gave him a weird voice like that, I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, the thing that we're about to try and do, apparently, if I can get it right, has to do with something else we already did. Okay, it has to do with Batreaux, I'm just gonna say. I mean, I doubt it's very unobvious. By the way, quick question, does Pippet ever go home? The only time I've ever seen him at home is when we caught him yelling about how his mom had someone else clean the house. Which turned out to be me, but... Anyway, let's get some sleep. Link will probably need to take a shower after this. After sleeping in this house, I mean, I can hear the grainy crunch on the ground when I walk. So I'll probably go take a dip in the lake, but that'll have to wait until later. Anyway... Wait. Hold on, guys. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I forgot to actually mention, because this should have been a very obvious thing. You guys notice something different about Skyloft? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But guys, look at this. Remlit. Adorable Remlit. Being picked up. Being adorable. At night. Not trying to gnaw my face off. What are you doing out here, sir?
Good evening, Beta. I thought I'd take a refreshing stroll around town, and to my surprise, there's not a monster to be seen. You don't suppose their disappearance has something to do with me becoming human, do you? Could be. Goodness, I suppose you're right. There's no denying that when I was a demon, I must have radiated a fiendish power into my surroundings. Now that I'm human, it seems that most unpleasant aura has completely faded from this place, like an odious aroma in the wind. And goodness me, I couldn't be more elated. Now everyone can finally live in peace, and it's all thanks to you. So yeah, guys. Aw, cutie. If it wasn't obvious enough... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If it wasn't obvious enough, guys... The monsters have gone from Skyloft. Remlits are no longer hostile at night. In fact, they're just as adorable as they ever are. Oh my god, I cannot get enough of these things. Oh my god! Okay, before I have a freaking kawaii-gasm here on screen, or in recording. Hey, don't you walk away from me. Before I go berserk with all the remlits here. Come on. How about we once again be right back, and we'll see what we can do about what I was originally planning. Be right back, guys. Okay, and back to my original plans. There's one other little change that has to do with Batreaux. This one is if it's daytime like this, and you go to the bazaar. Now, if you head inside, who do we see but an explorative and apparently very shy Batreaux himself. Oh, good day, Beta. I simply can't thank you enough for all your help. I'm overjoyed. For so long, I've wondered what it would be like to casually stroll through the bazaar, and here I am. And look around. The best part is nobody's screaming in horror. Yeah, that's right. I've been hearing a weird rumor. Apparently after nightfall, people have been hearing a woman sobbing in the dormitory. It gives even a big guy like me the creeps. What? Calling out for toilet paper while you're stuck in the restroom? Yikes, that's rough. I should know, I've been there before. Ah, dude. Say anything from you? Trying to see if anything... Yep, with the fortune teller back on the job, this place feels alive again. It's just not the same without him. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone has anything really to say about the new person here. Next to dash of pepper. Delicious, another culinary delight ready to be savored and enjoyed. I could have sworn someone said something about Batreaux suddenly being here, but whatever. Ah, you're the young man from before. Thanks to you, I've been able to return to a life of gazing into the future to tell people's fortunes. What do you say I tell you yours, I'll even cut you a deal. From now on, it's just half price, from 10 rubies. Come on now, let me see into the future with these big round eyes. And you get my special rate, half off. Shall I begin to peer into your future? It'll be 5 rubies. What do you say? Eh, might as well. So what information do you seek? What do you want to know? Where to next? Magnificent. Come closer then. Let us see what I can see. Oi! Aha! I see many things. All is revealed. Ah, yes. My vision reveals that you will find what you seek on the Isle of the Goddess. However, these great big eyes will also see much peril. Your path will not be an easy one. Prepare yourself well. That's all I can see for the moment. My eyes, they grow weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. And yeah, guys, if that wasn't a hint enough, I'd say that's a pretty good place to end off the episode. So I guess I'll hang out over here with Batreaux. See if we can get a good angle. There you go. Hang out over here with Batreaux, and as the fortune teller said, in the next episode, we take on the final dungeon that we unlocked quite a number of episodes ago, and head to the end game. Guys, scary thing that this LP is already over, especially with how long it's been. But guys, we're going strong. So guys, until next time, this has been BetaNights for another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I will catch you all next time, and I hope you all have a good night for now.
See y'all next time. Bye-bye for now.